Welcome back to Abroad Canadians. So guys, in this video, I'll be talking about a new program that came out in January 2021. It's for Newfoundland and Labrador. It's a great province. It's to the easternmost part of Canada with a population of around 500,000 and it's growing rapidly. So it's a great program for people who want to move there and stay there. And the good things about this program is that it requires low IELTS, no job offer, and I'll give you a lot more details in this video. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. In this video, we'll be talking about a PNP program for Newfoundland and Labrador, specifically Priority Skills Stream. To immigrate to Canada in the year 2021, I'll start with the overview of the program, followed by eligibility criteria, and in the end, step-by-step process on how you can apply into this program. Let's start with the overview. Priority skills stream is divided into two categories. First one is in-demand work path and second one is in-demand academic path. So for in-demand work path, you need 1 year of experience in last 10 years in specialized, highly skilled and high demand jobs. And if you talk about in-demand academic path, you need PhD or master's degree from a memorial university. One of the reasons I'll not recommend academic path is that it requires you to have done a master's degree or PhD from Memorial University in Newfoundland and Labrador. If you have done master's or PhD in Memorial University, then it's great, but otherwise if you have done it from outside of Newfoundland, it doesn't give you much points to qualify. So that's why in this video I'll be talking about in-demand work path. Now let's talk about the eligibility criteria to apply into this program. First one is language proficiency. So for language you need minimum CLB level 5 in IELTS. That means you need 4 bands in reading, 5 in listening, 5 in speaking and 5 in writing. So for this program, language requirement is comparatively less as compared to other programs, so that is a great news. Second one is age. So you have to be minimum of 21 years of age to apply into this program. Third one is intention to live or permanently reside in Newfoundland. So you have to write and show them that you will be residing in Newfoundland and Labrador. And the last one is work experience. So you need minimum of 1 year of work experience in last 10 years in high demand and high skilled jobs. Let me show you what I mean when I say high demand and high skilled jobs. They have certain jobs that they have listed on their website which are high in demand. So let me show you the list of the jobs. So guys, this is the link for the high demand jobs for Newfoundland and Labrador. So your experience has to be one of these fields in order for you to qualify for Newfoundland and Labrador PNP program. So let me show you some examples. As you can see, one of those examples is physician, nurse practitioner, licensed practical nurse, medical physicist, radiation therapist, etc. And if you talk about engineers and developers, you can be a software developer. Your experience can be in biomedical engineer, electrical engineer, AI developer, Python developer, web developer, .NET developer. So for developers and IT people are high in demand in Newfoundland and Labrador. And then we talk about technical specialists like cloud specialist, security specialist, ROV operator, research associate, computer network support. So all these jobs are high in demand. I will provide this link in the description box below. Go through the list, and if your experience is in one of these categories, you should definitely apply for Newfoundland and Labrador PNP. So now let's talk about step-by-step process in order to apply into this program. The first one is you need to complete an expression of interest. So in order to complete an expression of interest, you need to fill out a questionnaire, and the link is provided on the website. I will walk you through on how to do that in just a bit. So the second point is you will need to give information regarding your English and French language ability, age, education and work experience. Third point is if you meet the minimum requirements that score high enough points on the questionnaire, you will be asked to provide the following information: your name, citizenship, current address and email address. So the minimum score required is 60 and I'll show you how that works. And the last one is you will be asked to submit 3 supporting documents to support your expression of interest, such as your resume, education or work credentials. So guys, this is the questionnaire scoring grid. I'll provide the link in the description box below for your reference. So let's go through this grid. So you need minimum of 60 points to qualify for this program. But if you get 60 points, that doesn't mean you will get the invite. So invite will depend on the competition and how many candidates applied and what is the minimum score that Newfoundland and Labrador decide. Let's go through these points. So for CLB level 7 plus, you can get 24 points. So that is actually a great thing because you only need CLB level 7 plus. So that means 6 band in each module: speaking, listening, writing and speaking. And if you score that score, you will get maximum of 24 points, and you get less points for CRB level 6 and 5 plus. For age, you get good points here, especially if you are aged between 31 to 40, you get maximum of 16 points, and you get 12 points if you are aged between 21 to 30. So for master's degree, if you have a master's degree, you get 20 points, and if you have a PhD or doctorate, that is even better, you get 24 points. And if you go a bit down, so if you have 5 years of in-demand work experience in last 10 years, that will give you maximum of 40 points. More experience will be better for you guys. And in the end, after the job experience, you have the other factors like relatives in Newfoundland and Labrador. So if you have relatives in Newfoundland and Labrador, that will give you an edge over others, and you will get 10 points for that. And in-demand work occurred in Canada. So let's say if you have experience in Canada, not outside of Canada, that will give you extra points, that is 5 points. And if you have in-demand work experience in Newfoundland, that will give you 7 points. So obviously if you are in Canada and Newfoundland, it will be comparatively easier for you. Even if you have low experience, it will be easier for you to get more points. But I would say still it's a great program to apply for because this is new. It has just launched this year on 2nd January 2021. So I think it will be a great program for you guys to apply. Now let me walk you through on how to apply for this program by expression of interest. So this link is the one that you need to go to. This will be again in the description box below. So once you're on this link, scroll down and click on Begin Priority Skills Newfoundland Questionnaire. So you click on it and then you scroll down again, you press on Next, and then you scroll down again, press on Next, again scroll down and say I'm ready to start the Priority Skills Newfoundland Questionnaire. So just click on it. And after, you have two options here. One is for in-demand work questionnaire and other one is in-demand academic questionnaire. So in this video we are talking about in-demand work questionnaire, so we'll click on that. So this will open a new tab and you will start your process. So the first thing here that you need to go is scroll down and click on I agree. You can read all this stuff if you need to, and then hit next. And after that it asks you for your age. So let's say you are 21 to 30 years old, select that. And then it asks you if you have a minimum of 1 year of work experience. You will say yes, because that's the criteria to apply. And the next one is if you have CLB level 5 or higher. So you should have CLB level 5 or higher. You say yes here and then again click on next. So that makes you eligible to apply for Priority Skills Newfoundland and Labrador, and then you have to proceed towards the questionnaire. So here you will add your basic details like family name, given name, date of birth, gender, email, and confirm your email address, phone number, and country of residence, citizenship. And after you add all this information, you hit next, and then it will ask you about information regarding your education and work experience. You have to enter that information, and in the end you will get your username and password. Once you have your username and password, you can log back in and use the portal to access your file. So once you fill all this information up, you just have to wait for the next draw to come in and if you get the invite or not. So then we move on to step 2, that is potentially receive an invitation to apply. So these are the things you need to keep in mind. So while the decision to extend invitation rests with the Office of Immigration and Multiculturalism, your questionnaire score, language ability, education and work experience along with your 3 supporting documents will be viewable by employers that have accounts with OIM. Employers can use this information to vote on whether they feel candidates would be successful or not in their companies and Newfoundland and Labrador. So this basically means is that you can potentially get a job while you apply for this program. And the third point is priority skills. Newfoundland is intended for candidates who do not have a job or job offer, but during the voting process, employers may wish to contact you and offer a job. So that's what I explained just now. The email address that you provided at the start of the questionnaire can be used by employers to contact you. Now let's move on to the third step, that is once you get the invitation you can apply for PR through online portal. So if you get selected and you receive the invitation on the same email that you used to register EOI, the invitation will invite you to submit an immigration application through their online portal. So if you meet the eligibility criteria for either the skilled worker or express entry skilled worker category, we will issue you a provincial nominee certificate which you can include in your application for permanent residency and send it to federal government. So basically guys, if you have an express entry profile and you qualify for skilled worker category, that will be beneficial because for express entry the processing time is 6 months. But if you go through federal skilled worker option, that has longer processing times and it can take up to 18 months for you to get your PR. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you liked the video, and if you do like it, please give it a big fat thumbs up, and if you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment box below. And yeah, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel for all immigration videos and lifestyle videos on Canada. And until we meet next time, bye bye.